Multiply 5½ times 7½. Whenever you multiply two mixed numbers together, I like to first turn them into improper fractions. How do I do that with this 5½? Well, take that 5, that whole number that lives out in front, and multiply it to 2, the denominator. 5 times 2 is 10. Take that 10 and add it to the numerator. 10 plus 1 is 11. That becomes your new numerator. Your old denominator of 2 stays that way. Now do the same thing for 7½. Take the 7, the whole number that lives out in front, and multiply it to the denominator of 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Take that 14 and add it to the numerator, which is 1. 14 plus 1 is 15. The old denominator of 2 stays that way. Now, when I multiply fractions, you multiply straight across the numerator and straight across the denominator. I don't know what 11 times 15 is, so I'm just going to go off to the side and do the old-fashioned way and find out what it is. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. All right? Drop down to 0. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Really easy. Now we add these up. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Nothing plus 1 is 1. And 11 times 15 just ends up being 165. 2 times 2 is 4. I think I can handle that one. Now, this is not able to be simplified, but what I can do is I can turn this back into a mixed number. How do I do that? Well, let's use long division and find out how many times 4 goes into 165. Well, 4 doesn't go into 1, but 4 goes into 16 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract, you get nothing. Drop down your 5. And now 4 times 1 gets me 5, so I'm going to put a 1 here. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract it out, and we have 1. Now, with no more numbers to drop down, that 1 becomes my remainder. So how do I turn this into a mixed number? Well, that red 41 is going to be the whole number that lives out in front. The remainder of 1 is going to be my numerator, and the old denominator of 4 is going to remain my denominator of 4, so I get 41 and 1/4. And that's my answer.